Must have been tough. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have a couple more for you. I think like 6 more. So you having fun, huh? Let me hear it.
All right.
Yes, come on, wake up. Clap, clap, clap. Are you having a good time?
Yeah.
All right, well, how about a big round of applause for your next comedian? Give it up for Patrick Gorman. Okay, thank you so much, guys, for coming out tonight. You guys have been an amazing crowd, so please give yourselves a round of applause.
All right.
Now, before I begin, I just want to extend a happy belated Valentine's Day to Bobby Brown. Now, for those of you who have seen me, you know how this is going to go. Now, I don't know how each and every one of you is handling this dramatic news, but I personally still cannot believe that Whitney Houston is dead. You know, before Bobby Brown. Tragic, right? Now, whether or not you're a Whitney Houston fan, the fact still remains that she had an amazing set of pipes stashed away in the armoire in her living room. Yeah. They just keep coming. And lucky for you, I got more lines about Whitney Houston than she could handle on her coffee table in one sitting. Thank you. That joke gets what it deserves. But see, I can sympathize, you know? I mean, I have my fair share of vices. We all do. For instance, I used to have a major cocaine problem, okay? Not proud of it. But see, I don't anymore, because thankfully, I was able to score some yesterday. So, yeah. Thanks for the delayed reaction. It gets better. I'm a big drinker. Let me hear it if you are too. The alcoholics have spoken, so we'll keep going. See, I love drinking, because drinking provides me with liquid courage. And without that, I would have accomplished so many things that I bragged to my friends about. Like this one time when I was a freshman in high school, if it wasn't for liquid courage, I never would have had the balls to pursue and eventually have sex with this incredibly hot senior citizen. Yeah, I went there. You ever had a cougar? Fuck it. She was a saber-tooth tiger. Biatch. Last night, I was at this party, and see, my friend made this crucial mistake by leaving his cup unattended. And whenever he does that, I like to mess with him, you know? And he wasn't particularly happy when he came back. I mean, you should have seen the look on his face when he realized there was no more beer in his cup. Just urine. I mean, fantastic. That's okay. It's a new one. But priceless. I'm not the most considerate guy. I guess you can tell based on that last joke. My friends, though, super considerate. Don't get me wrong. Oh, they're amazing. Like later on in the night, this ridiculously drunk girl tripped over her own high heels, and she fell to the ground hard. But without skipping a beat, my friend went over and did what any respectful guy would have done. He reached out his hand, and he called dibs. Gotta give it to him. He called it. Shotgun works too. Thank you for interrupting. Oh, speaking of retards, last week, right in the middle of my set, I told this joke that involved the word retarded a lot. And that's when some woman in the front row stood up. And with this frustrated look on her face, she told me to stop. See, it turns out, her son was mentally challenged. And she needed time to explain the joke to him before I could move on. For all the retard lovers in the house, accomplished. All right, all right. Now, at the end of the night, back to the party about last night, my friend offered to drive me home. After a long night of her just partying nonstop. I mean, throughout the course of the night, she had taken a handful of pills, smoked a few bowls of the dankest weed, and drank pretty much everyone at the party under the table. So naturally, I was nervous to get in the car with her, because she's Asian. Yeah. Gotta watch out for those Asians. I mean, they may have proven they can drive the lane in the NBA recently, but you put them in a car, you're playing with your life. Now, if you haven't been laughing at these brilliant jokes, I understand. My style of comedy is aimed at the misfortune of others. I'm aware of that, okay? Because as a comedian, I find that it's important to know that everybody and everything is fair game, including myself. Now, with that being said, you guys want to hear an embarrassing story?
Yeah.
Good. Because I was going to tell it anyway. Late last night, I found myself masturbating to a Girls Gone Wild infomercial. I didn't even know they still made those. And then directly after, that Sarah McLachlan commercial came on. You guys know what I'm talking about? The one speaking out against animal cruelty? Ugh. What a depressing commercial that is. It's a climax during. I mean. Now, I appreciate you guys laughing, especially at this dark humor, because I love doing stand-up comedy. Love it. I love it so much that I can't even find the words to describe how much I love it. So what I do is I compare it to a feeling that's equally satisfying. Sex. Because the first time performing stand-up, it is so perfectly comparable to the time when I lost my virginity. For months, all my friends kept pressuring me to do it. And at that moment, I suddenly got very nervous and equally anxious. Now, although I didn't last very long, as soon as I finished, I felt this overwhelming sense of accomplishment. I had finally done it. And not only that, but my dad got the whole thing on videotape. Have a good night.
Patrick Gorman, everybody. Keep it going, Patrick. And this is SPCA commercials. They are sad. I have to turn the channel right away.